Hi guys, I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded. I'm really sorry. I was supposed to do this reaction a long time ago, but getting into it now, I wanted to react to some more subscribers' music. So I'm gonna do a few less people today. Either that or I'm gonna give a little bit less feedback on subscribers, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the first few people. So some people didn't use the Music Submissions Volume 2 title, so I think it's only fair that I only react to the people that use the correct subject. So for next time, if you want to get your music reacted to, make sure you follow the rules that I set. When I say send music and use the subject, Music Submissions Volume 3, then use that. Don't use anything else, just use that. Alright, so with that being said, we got 5 people to react to today. And the first person is the Golden Taco Man. Okay, that track is not found. Guess we can pick any other songs he's got out. Nope, nothing out. Okay, I guess we're doing 4 people today. Okay, Dean Pelicanos, there's a text here sent from my iPhone. Okay, do you love me.mp3. Reminds me of X straight away with the sample, but see what it turns out like.
Do you love me, babe? Do you love me, babe? 'Cause every time I see your face, I'm feeling that the feeling's changed. Do you love me, babe? Do you love me, babe? 'Cause I've been thinking on my mind that you don't even feel the same. What do you say when you're all alone? Just hold me, just hold. Wanna know why you're feeling so insecure, babe? I've been crying on my own, and I'm feeling so alone.
That's like the that's like an interpolation of the Jocelyn Flores hook, right? I don't wanna just to hold on. Like it's like that sort of like same sort of flow and pattern with it.
I'll be feeling pain, I'll be feeling pain, just to hold on.
I don't know how well you guys can hear me. I might want to move the mic closer or further away. Yeah, I have no problems with this so far. The vocals sound great. Your singing sounds pretty much perfect. The beat's great. Yeah, I'm gonna keep listening and enjoying this. This is a great song. Oh, is that it? What I was going to say was, before I found out that song was so short, I was going to say you're pretty much the perfect package. I feel like you could easily be in the industry right now and just put out songs and be a famous name. Like that's not me trying to big you up or anything. I seriously think you have a lot of talent, bro, and that song was great. Only problem is it was too short. You just had like one verse basically. It was like a minute. It was a minute song that was 2 minutes, if that makes sense. So I just wish you would have sort of fleshed out the song a bit more. It feels like it's an incomplete song idea. It's a listenable song. It's a nice song. Songs can be great and replayable at like less than 2 minutes long. Like Panini by Lil Nas X, for example, is like 2 minutes long, and it's Old Town Road's less than 2 minutes long. And it's just really replayable. I feel like you just sort of need to pad out the song and flesh out the ideas of the song a little bit better. It's a good song, and that's my only problem with the song in general is just the fact that it's so short, and I just wish it was a little bit longer. But that was a amazing song, bro. Keep it up. That was great. Dak, yeah. I've seen Dak commenting on all of my stuff. I feel like I've heard this beat before.
Gotta say, man, I'm feeling really basic. Yes, I rap, but I don't know if I say shit. All my friends say they put me on the playlist, always trying to tell me how they thinking I'm the greatest, but half of them don't even message me. Send them a snap and I'm left on read. Walk in the class, don't sit next to me. This shit is troubling beyond belief. I went up with nothing but my bare hands. Everyone's sleeping, but they haven't glanced. Don't wanna see the kid making no bands. Never been so realistic.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. The beat is kind of, I don't know, like, it has a nice bounce to it, a nice sound, but it feels kind of generic. That's just my only criticism of that beat. It feels like a little bit typical, a little bit generic. That's not really a criticism, the beat being a little bit generic. It's just an observation. I feel like I've heard the beat before somewhere, like maybe that sample I've heard used somewhere before. Your flow sounds good. You have got a nice, interesting delivery that stands out a bit more. The only problem I've found so far is that the mixing and mastering isn't quite 100%. But that's not like a song-breaking thing for me, because a lot of X's and Ski's early music had absolutely terrible mixing and mastering. But, you know, that's just like a small observation. If there was one thing I would change about the song so far, it would probably be that. But let's continue, because it sounds like I think the hook's about to start now. So.
Never seen this so simplistic. Never serious being lifted. With the talent I was gifted. If you think about it, never been so realistic. I really, really, really want to make it. That's why I'm asking God for some patience. I know that.
Okay, so the vocals that came in during the hook were pretty nice, but yeah, this beat feels... It's something off about this beat to me. I don't know what it is, but it just keeps sort of like sneaking in the back of my mind. There's something about this beat is bothering me. But I think the hook's cool. The hook fits the song. I don't know, maybe it's just not my personal preference for what I would do for like a hook. I just think it's like, it doesn't quite work for me with this song and with this beat. But the hook itself isn't necessarily bad or anything like that. I just don't necessarily know how I feel about it. But we'll keep listening to it, and I'll give my full thoughts at the end of the song. If I can actually fucking talk, that'd be nice. I do like the song. The flow was fantastic. Lyrics were great. I liked your delivery. Didn't really have any major problems with the song at all, bro. Just that I'm just have a personal thing against that beat. I don't think the beat's whack. It's not for me. But yeah, as a song, I probably would return to this because you have good flows, good lyrics. It's a good song. And if this was 5 months ago, then you're definitely well on your way to really developing as a rapper, bro. So just make sure you don't quit. Keep working at it, because this is great. Next up, we have Cosmic Contracts. I like the sound of this beat already. It's nice.
Voices inside me. I've been looking down, but all I see is clouds. What the fuck is ground? So above my body, it probably thinks I'm not around. One among the masses and surely lost, but I'm feeling found. Just let me work my magic and imagine I've got it figured out, like you could do it too. If only that I knew how to get these words out of my mouth and put the proof in my sound.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's a very different sound to what I was expecting, actually. The beat sounds like modern. It's got like a pop edge to it, but also like a nice old school edge. And the singing sounds like it's real old school type of singing merged with this modern sound. It's just like a really interesting combo. I don't know. I don't really feel like I can give my full thoughts on the song till I finish listening, but I'm kind of liking it so far. It's definitely interesting. It's pretty unique. I really love that beat. I think your verses were great. Great flow, great content. It really fit with the beat, actually. The only thing, again, is like the mixing and mastering. That's not a major thing. I just think that could be improved as like a bit of a tip if I was to give any. The singing, to me, I kind of like the singing because it's like a weird old school contrast. I just don't know if I feel like the singing really necessarily fit with the song, in my personal opinion. I still think the singing is technically good. It just kind of doesn't feel like it fits with the song. Although, in saying that, it still does create a very unique and interesting sort of sound. And by the looks of this cover art, it looks like you two are a duo. So I'm guessing a singer and a rapper, which I think is pretty dope. So, you know, if you guys are enjoying making music, you don't have to listen to what I say at all. Just keep doing what you want to do. I think it's a definitely interesting and unique sound. I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that would love this sound. So definitely keep it up. Only suggestion, like I said, is just mixing and mastering on the rap vocals. The singing sounds perfect. Just on the rap vocals, I think the mixing and mastering could be a little bit better. But still great work regardless. Hey, Prophet. Okay. Yes, this dude submitted in the Progress Cypher, and I really loved his entry a lot. He's got like a really dope sort of vibe to him. It sounded like he was on that last song too. If they're two different people, then I'm really surprised, but I'm pretty sure Prophet was on that last song. I just wasn't 100% sure about it. I like Prophet though. He's cool.
If I only got one shot, best believe I might blow. Too high, I've been fly since takeoff. 3-eyed on my side is just gross. Forecast atmospheric graph flow. Downpour source precipitate growth. It's a divine cycle yet to be known. I grasp it, take hold while making these notes. The prophet don't joke or choke on no quote. Straight chillin', no villain. I already know that you vibe with the riddance. It opened up my eyes when I found out I could rhyme with the sentence. Every single line designed to defy every limit that's up in my head. I never let rest. I take a deep breath and release all stress. State of mind like it's nice to express what I might not find align with progress. I've been in this to win it, all competition diminishes imminent. My penmanship been definitive illness. I'm on a mission to kill it. I hope I find what I'm missing because I'm ready and willing to really accept what I'm given. Let's get it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That was to the point. Dope flow, dope beat, like your delivery. Mixing and mastering. It's the only tip I ever have for upcoming artists. Get some good mixing and mastering. My mixing and mastering isn't amazing by any means, but you know, if it sounds like it was recorded on a cheap mic, I don't think that really helps your aesthetic. Personally, I think it still sounded dope. I liked your flow and everything, but you gotta let me know, Prophet. Are you in Cosmic Contract? Are you guys the same people? Overall, these submissions were pretty good. I didn't listen to a single submission that I thought was bad or subpar. I didn't even really listen to any submissions that I thought were like mediocre. I thought they were actually all above average submissions. I think my favorite one is definitely Dean's submission. Just that singing was fantastic in my opinion. And then my second favorite one would be Prophet's submission. But I think you guys all did really well and you should definitely be proud of yourself. I'm going to put the links to your pages in the description below. If you guys didn't have an actual like link, I'm going to hit you up on Instagram or wherever I can find you to get your page off you. But I really appreciate you guys sending in your submissions. It was dope checking some more of you out. If you guys want to be featured in the next Reacting to Subscribers video, check the description for extra details, but send an email to the email below. Put the subject Music Submissions Volume 3 as it's spelled on screen, so VOL.3 or dot three I's, you know, whatever you prefer, but just Music Submissions Volume 3. You can write volume, whatever, just make sure it's Music Submissions Volume 3, and I'll make sure to go check you guys out. I might have some more people next time, but I just wanted to be fair and make sure people followed the rules this time. So thank you very much for sending in your music. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.